Yes, you are looking at a man in a dress. You got a problem with that? Well, get over it. Because, newsflash, it's not only women who have a gender or a gender problem. Some of us boys resent being shoehorned into an arbitrary grid of shoulds and shouldn'ts, just the way girls do. So, here's Professor Sazlova's social psychology lecture. Men's physical violence against women can be blamed on the mental violence that society inflicts on boys. All boys, although being a gay boy, not to mention a drag queen, did raise the stakes higher and my consciousness faster, because kids have to struggle to survive psychically in a world that segregates human potential into masculine and feminine, and then demotes girly stuff to second place and indoctrinates boys to deny or attack anything effeminate. The brainwashing starts early. I was barely out of diapers when my grandmother complimented me with a left-handed twist. Such beautiful eyes. It's a shame they're wasted on a boy. Double message, anyone? It's okay for men to take pleasure in gazing at women, but don't you even think about enticing the gaze of women, much less other men. It's too bad Nana didn't live long enough for me to reassure her that once I started husband hunting, these peepers' power to attract male attention was not wasted. If not for them, I might never have snared my nice Jewish doctor husband, Stevie, who loves gazing at both Jim and moi. That childhood tension between inclinations and expectations boiled down to baseball versus ballet. Now, those two physical pursuits are closely intertwined. Sports stars are often called balletic, and dance is athletic. But they're chopped apart by gender. Girls who play ball are tomboys. Boys in tights are sissies. For an artistic kid, being perpetually banished to right field meant social as well as physical exile. No fraternity bids. I did have one chance at salvaging my male testosterone credentials, but I literally dropped the ball. Trying to butch me up, my father insisted we play catch. Turned out I wasn't half bad. I was just bored. I don't understand. He squinted at me. You could be a good pitcher, but you don't want to. His reaction to my budding enthusiasm for the ballet was the opposite. Dragged backstage after a student performance of the Nutcracker, his embarrassed half smile this time telegraphed, "But why do you want to?" In the slang of that 1950s era, the snickering code phrase for a gay man was, "He's a little light in his loafers," as if real men were obliged to stomp around in combat boots, keep both feet on the ground, to do the heavy lifting, but not the tender supporting. not to mention rising up on flights of artistic inspiration. Well, guess what? Repression is not good for your health. Men suffer more heart attacks and suicides than women. We die sooner, and we spend what time we have treating our ulcers that we get from squelching our emotions and from frustration when we are forbidden the creative outlets that some of us can't live without. Okay, time's up, class, so let's recap tonight's lesson. The drag queen gospel to women is this: your oppression is my oppression. They're the front and the back of the same gender straitjacket. If women could be all that they want to be, then men wouldn't have to be what we don't want to be, and vice versa. If women didn't have to do what they don't want to do, then maybe, just maybe, I could do what I wanted to do, to get a little light in my toe shoes, to let that little inner ballerina soar up toward that heavenly tutu in the sky. But if society continues to scorn that yearning for gentle beauty and emotion as feminine, second-rate, or defective, well, too damn bad. The word sissy, after all, comes from sister. Clearly a gender slur, but deal me in, because if I'm a sister, I finally got to join a sorority that I really want to be in. They say sisterhood is powerful, and I want some of those powers for all our sakes.